And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to... to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Williams set to pass. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams on the play action. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Running behind center with Swift. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Here's A-Chain running right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up here with A-Chan. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's on the move. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. play fake. Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Pressure comes. Williams gets this to Slayton. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Williams. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw by Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Williams to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, here's Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Again, it's going to be Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Running left, here's A-Chain. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he tried to find some room outside, but there was nothing there. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's Tua. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Working quickly here. Achan has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie things 10-10. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Stopped by Chop Robinson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Williams will look to throw. He's got him. That's Swift. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears pushing for points. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now a give to Swift. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Going to run again with Swift. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 8. He finds Odunze running the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, Williams. Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And he's out of bounds, down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want...
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points in the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Tagovailoa on first down. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
From the 36. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Tua now from the gun. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here's Tua again. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it 17 all. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Williams. Chased out to his right. That's into the hands of Moore. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the carry, it's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Williams set to pass. Swift hauls it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Williams on the play action. He throws a bullet deep to the... This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game up. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. A-Chain again on second. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, You can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A-chain again. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running with A-chain out of the gun. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying for it, it's A-chain. And he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here's Williams. Quick slant to Lazard. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Staying grounded with Swift. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. A former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To throw is Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. On the give, it's Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Dolphins football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Achane. Stiff arm success. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Achane on the inside give. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Dolphins holding just a 1-point advantage. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On target to Waddle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down carry for A-Chan. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Running left, here's A-Chain. Space to the left. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing now. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And there was no easing up